You found your dream property in Dubai. Price tag looks appealing and you're ready to invest. But hold on, did you know that beyond the listed price, there are hidden costs that can add up quickly? If you're not prepared, these could take you by surprise. I'm Zoheb and today I'm breaking down all the additional expenses you need to consider when buying and owning a property in Dubai. Stick around and I'll make sure you're fully equipped to make a smart investment. First up, there's a Dubai Land Department fee, which is 4% of the property's price. This is a mandatory registration fee you'll pay to officially register the property under your name. So for example, a property priced at 1 million, you're looking at an extra 40,000. Next, we have the Trustee Office fees. This fees covers the transfer of ownership and issuance of the title deed. If you're buying an off-plan property, this is typically handled by the developer. However, for the secondary market purchases, you'll need to take care of this yourself. The charges vary based on the property's value. For properties priced below 500,000 dirhams, the fees is 2,000 dirhams plus VAT. For properties priced over 500,000, the fee increases to 4,000 plus VAT. Now, let's talk about the broker's fees. If you're buying on the secondary market, you will typically pay 2% of the property's price to your broker plus the VAT. For off-plan properties, the good news is that there is no broker's fees. Note, the broker still gets paid their commission, but from the developer's side. Next is the potential snagging cost. Snagging is the inspection process to check for property defects before handover. This is a critical step, especially for off-plan properties. With off-plan, you can do this in one of two ways. First is through the developer, where they give you a report at the end of the process to ensure that things are up to spec subject to your approval. There is no fee for this. The alternative is bringing in an independent company who specializes in this service to carry out the inspection for you. If you were to choose this route, then there will be a cost from the company you go with. For secondary market purchases, a similar process may be needed, typically for older properties, to ensure that it matches your expectations. While this service does come at a cost, this will depend on your negotiations with the service provider, plus the cost of remedying their finding. But this can save you from surprise expenses in the future. Then there are service charges, which the Dubai Land Department calculates once the development is fully completed. These fees vary based on factors such as location, amenities, and services such as corridor lightings, CCTV security, and the drainage. The developer will be able to give you an indication of service charges per square foot as estimated by the Dubai Land Department. Be aware that these rates may change by the time of handover. My recommendation would be budgeting between 15 to 20% up or down of the indicated service charges. Now, after you receive the keys, the next items of cost to consider depend on whether you're occupying the property yourself or renting it out. For homeowners, of course, there are living costs to consider. Moving expenses, furnishing, and ongoing maintenance can definitely add up. A good rule of thumb is to budget an additional 5 to 10% of what would be the annual rent for upkeep and maintenance. For example, if your property could rent for 100,000 annually, set aside at least 5,000 to 10,000 for your regular maintenance. If you plan to rent out your property, the associated costs depend on a few key decisions. First, if you're furnishing the property, that would need an upfront investment. Next, whether or not you're using a broker to find tenants. Brokers' fees are typically 5% of the annual rent. And finally, you would need to allocate 5 to 10% of the rent for ongoing upkeep to keep your property attractive to tenants. As you can see, buying a property in Dubai involves much more than just the listing price. From government fees to maintenance costs, understanding these hidden expenses is essential to making informed decisions on your investment. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more insights on real estate in Dubai. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to help. Thank you for watching and see you in the next piece.